What's up, y'all? It's your boy, You're Not Akeem. Today I'm going to talk about regret and relationships. People that are not in a relationship, you're winning the battle, okay? Let me tell you why. Think of yourself as rock hard and try to drill. Think about like having something try to drill into that. The drill is going to break because you're rock hard. You have no feeling over another person. Therefore, you can't really be hurt, or you can't really try to put yourself out on the line for anybody else. So people that are in relationships, you're kind of winning the battle right now. If you can't be in a relationship right now, don't be sad about it. Like thinking about you wanting to be with somebody else, kind of just keep it to yourself, you know? Live life and be happy that you don't have a relationship right now. Not saying it's a bad thing, because relationships are amazing. But if you're not in a relationship right now, just understand how much you think about yourself and how much you do with yourself. It's going to change when you get in a relationship. Now, what I'm saying about this rock hard thing, when you get into a relationship and you actually start to trust somebody, you kind of start to think, you kind of start to know they're crazy, you know? What I mean by that is, you know they're crazy and they start to know you're crazy. Like, you know, like how you act and all this. So it's kind of, you know, that's why people are so scared to get into another relationship when they're done with another relationship. Because you already met another person's crazy. You don't want to start over and try to understand another person's crazy. That's why people always be like, dang, wow, he doesn't do or she doesn't do what my ex did or my past relationship. So now they have to adapt to a new type of crazy, and it's hard for them. That's why when people are like, wow, like, does she like me or does he like me and all that, it's not even about you. It's about trying to adapt to what they've used to be known in a relationship. So being into a new relationship is hard because now they have to adapt to their surroundings and how you act and understand that everything's not going to be the same as their last relationship, you know? And people are so amazed by that. Like, wow, you're nothing like I can't believe this. That's why people, when you like are with somebody and they tell you that, it's because they've been through a relationship and understand that every relationship is not the same and people are not the same. Rock hard thing that you have for yourself, think of a drill automatically in there, and you have this open hole. And the whole time you're able to have things go into there and come out. Feelings for another person. Feelings, emotions, things you're going to want to do for that person. And things that are coming out is the stuff that you want to talk about your own feelings and how you feel, you know? You gotta, it goes both ways right there. So things that are coming in is feelings, things are coming out as feelings. So people kind of, like, when you're by yourself, you don't really talk to anybody about your personal feelings because you don't have a relationship. But as soon as you get a relationship, that hole opens and it's just pouring out to the other person. So they get to know you. You know, they get to know you're crazy. So that's what a relationship does to you. As soon as that hole is open, you're vulnerable. You know, you're vulnerable with your feelings and how another person's feelings. And, you know, you can easily get hurt now because you have something that's lodged inside of you with feelings. You know, you're not completely closed no more. Therefore, you're going to want to do things for that other person when stuff gets tight and stuff goes wrong. You know, you're not going to think about yourself the whole time. You know, but as soon as that relationship ends, that hole is closing. It closes. You have no more feeling for anything. Now you're thinking about yourself in a defense mechanism and being like, what can make me happy now? So that's the difference between relationship and not being in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, you're vulnerable, you know? And I'm saying relationships are amazing. Relationships are. But you got to be ready, psychological and physical, for what's going to come in that relationship. It's not going to be the same like everything that you had in the past. It's going to be different. It's going to be a challenge. But you got to be ready for that challenge. You got to be ready for the things that are coming with it. So yeah, that's my intake on relationships and what they can do to you. They're good. They're bad. Another thing is things you do on a daily basis, or the things you've done. Don't regret it, okay? Think of it as life lessons and don't ever regret that. Because you can't go back and change what you've done. You can only look for the future. You can only look as a life lesson. I don't regret anything I've done in life because it's a choice for the future and it's a choice I've made. It's a choice I'm going to make and I've made already. So why do I need to go back and change it or regret? If I'm regretting, I'm not succeeding because I'm not going to be able to go to my goal and be 100% at that because I'm going to be thinking back in the past about something I'm regretting. And you can't do that because as soon as you start regretting, you're not 100% going to your goal. You're like 95, 90% because you're always thinking about that thing that you could have changed. Don't change anything in your life, okay? Don't change anything that you've already done. Change things that you haven't done. Make it a brighter future, okay? Because regret is only going to kill you in the inside if you can't complete that goal with having something you're doubting and you're thinking about. Everything that you do is a plan to something else. You gotta be real with it. You can't have regret in life because as soon as you regret, you're killing yourself inside. And it's bad. Water time. Come on, cuz. Yes. Don't regret any relationship that you were in. Don't regret anything that you've done for you to be here. You know? I don't regret anything that I've done because it happens for a reason, you know? I think what I've done has made me the man I am today. And, you know, that could either be bad, that could be either good. You guys can love me, hate me, but I can't regret what I've done because it's already happened. If I only look in the future and understand what it's made me, and I'm going to have to live off what I've done. But I don't regret it because it was a decision for me, so I'm going to keep living. No one made me do it. No one made me do that, you know? You can sit here and blame people for what things do, but you break up with someone because you broke up with them. But you have your own sense of why you done it or why you did it. But I don't regret it. It's happened for a reason, so yeah. People always talk about they're going to regret this decision that they're making. Don't regret it. It's a decision that you're honestly thinking about. And if you really think about making that decision, do it. No one's going to judge you if you're thinking about making this decision but then don't go through with it. Don't regret it because that's a decision you didn't want to go through with it. You know, it's for the better for you. You know, so I've talked about relationship and things that are good with it, and I've talked about regret. So I hope those things help you understand that regret is a bad thing to do. Don't regret in life because you can't change the past at all. You can only look for the future. It's your boy, You're Not Akeem. Put those thumbs up. Hope you guys like the video. Subscribe for your boy. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.